Yeah, so obviously games for collaborations, that could either be streaming games or games like The Forest. Because that was a game I actually did break up into episodic form for the main channel as a bit of a test, and it went down really well. But I think it has to be the right sort of game. So, me and Shay are actually trying to find some collaboration type games. We've tried No Man's Sky, but honestly, that game did not grab me. I'll give it a few more tries, but it just doesn't. I don't know. It didn't grab me as a game we could really have that much fun with either. Not like in Forest. I don't know what it was about it, but I may be misjudging it. But I don't know. So, we are looking for multiplayer games that either are puzzle-based, survival-based, horror-based, and we're looking at a load of them. There's things like 7 Days to Die. But I mean, I'd love to find another Portal. Portal 3. Saints Row the Third co-op. Really? Saints Row? Isn't that more of a FPS game? Yeah, 7 Days to Die. We both have that. We were gifted it. So 7 Days to Die is a really good option, I think. But I don't know how long the game is and whether or not it's the sort of game that we could just sort of take our time and have fun with the way we did with The Forest. The Forest was just perfect for us, I think. The Forest was perfect for us, and Portal was perfect for us. So, you know, it gives you some idea of the sort of game we can really sink our teeth into. But, of course, there are other collaborations possible, as you've probably already figured out. There is a possibility that I might want to play a game such as Divinity Original Sin, the Enhanced Edition, and do multiplayer. I don't know whether that would be streaming or whether it would be better to upload it to the main channel. Streaming means we can chat to the chat. But sometimes that means you're not really focusing on the game. So, I don't know. For The Forest, we had Che streaming and me recording. But I would often have to try and cut out sections where there was a lot of focus on the stream because, of course, it didn't make a huge amount of point to people watching the VOD, the video on demand. So sometimes I think games like that are almost better if you don't stream. But obviously, you know, for me and Che, we're going to stream and record. But for something like Divinity Original Sin, I'm wondering whether just record it and then release it. I don't know though. Did I see the Fallout 76 panel at QuakeCon a few weeks ago? No, I didn't. But I'm afraid that was item 1 on the list, and I'm sticking to my item list, or Quorico will shout at me, and we will be here for the rest of our lives. So yeah. There's no real end to 7 Days to Die. It's an infinite survival game. That's kind of one of the things that I am a little bit worried about with that sort of game. I want something where we do come to a natural end. Or at least, yeah, I mean, no, a natural end is good. One of the problems with the Minecraft Let's Play, had we not lost the save, is eventually we might have just petered out. And that would have been a shame. With Portal and The Forest, we did come to an end. Which was good. Just record Divinity. Yeah, I mean, that is my thinking. My thinking is record it. Obviously, it won't be as immersive as me playing alone because there will be chat between people, and it will not always stay completely in character, obviously. But I think with isometric games, and isn't that an isometric game anyway? I think that's an isometric game. It's a little less of a problem. At one point, you'll find it impossible to live. We're talking about 7 Days to Die now. Yeah, no, right. that might be a good game for us to stream. And of course, I will record and I will upload it either to the main channel or the other channel. It's really going to depend on what I feel the content does. If the content is us just gaming, I'll probably upload it to the live channel. I know the naming conventions are a little confusing there, but I don't know. I should probably rename it to the primary channel and the secondary channel. What about the first on Twitch and second on main channel? I'm not totally sure what we're talking about now. First on Twitch? What, stream it on Twitch and then second on the main channel? So, not getting a huge number of suggestions on games to play for collaborations. I tell you what we really, really, really would love to find for, say, me and Che. Another horror survival. Or a puzzle game. I just know it can be played with two persons and it's a puzzle. Which one? What? Doesn't Brothers require to use one controller between two people, so you have to be in the same room? Yeah. That's the other thing. It needs to be a co-op where it's not, what do they call it? Couch co-op? Is it couch co-op? Could be that. There was a game, 30 Days to Mars, and it looked really good. It looked like a lot of fun, and it was a co-op. It was multiplayer co-op, and we thought, yeah, we can do this, and then we realized, no, you actually have to be on the same machine. It was, a little unfortunate. Desolate is a good... Believe it or not, I spelt desolate incorrectly. Desolate, there we go. Couch co-op. Yeah, see, I got it right. Each brother was controlled by one analog stick each. Oh my god, you actually have to share the controller? Oh my god. What about Conan? Which Conan are we talking about? I remember an MMORPG type thing. Conan the Hyborian Age? Funcom? 30 Days to Mars is a board game. Now, I think there's a computer version of it. Divinity. There are two games. Yeah, there's Divinity and Divinity Original Sin. They are different, aren't they? Hello, Zed Black Blue. Conan Exiles. I remember seeing the title. I don't know for the life of me what the hell it is. I don't. No, I know. I'm terrible. Conan Exiles. An open-world survival game set in the brutal lands of Conan the Barbarian. Right, okay. That could be interesting. But Brothers is not co-op. It's single player where you control both. Oh, no. Okay, right. It's multiplayer, online multiplayer. But is it server-based or is it like two people can join and... I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, it says online co-op. It's a fantasy RPG, not really a survival. Okay. It's got mixed reviews. You can have your own server. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind that, but then we would essentially have to get a server going and restrict it. Do Broforce. I don't even know what that is, but it sounds kind of silly. Broforce. Whoa. I'm looking at... Okay, seriously, I'm looking at the trailer for Conan Exiles. You can customize your penis length. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Because this is really important in an RPG. Oh my god. Oh, 7 Days to Die is server-based as well. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting to know. Conan is still not completed. All right. Okay. Well, let's put that one off the list for now. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. What a trailer. Oh, you couldn't actually see anything. They put little black boxes over everything, but you could see the black box growing and shrinking as the person moved the slider. Oh my god. Astroneer. Astroneer is something that somebody suggested earlier. Astroneer. Oh, we definitely want to try the underwater game. That one. The Subnautica multiplayer. Once the multiplayer mod is sort of a little more reliable, I think we're going to try that. Okay, Astroneer. This is an early access open world space survival. But isn't that No Man's Sky? Or is it just more fun than No Man's Sky? Astroneer, boring. You know, Subnautica has a multiplayer mod. It's just not particularly well established, would be the best way to describe it. You need to compile it yourself and a few other things. But apparently it is actually really well done. Raft. It's better than No Man's Sky. Okay. Well, that's an interesting one. So anyway, yeah, I mean, this is just one of those things where I'm just not 100% sure what to play and when to do it as well. For example, Divinity Original Sin, I was thinking perhaps that could replace XCOM once I finish the playthrough there. So it could become a regular Sunday thing. I don't know. Difficult to say at this point. If we were going to stream it. But if we're not going to stream it, then I need to plan it some other point during the day. So there's going to be a bit of organization there. There's going to be some organization, and I will have to talk to some people about it. Echo is a co-op game, just not a lot of action. More about building and living with the consequences of your action. Well, you know, we're not necessarily looking for action games. A Way Out. What's A Way Out? Way Out. The Way Out. I don't see it on Steam, so... Eco. Let's try Eco. Eco! Looks... sort of Minecrafty. Create a civilization capable of stopping a meteor without destroying the ecosystem in the process. That looks very Minecraft. Only, like, nicer, sort of. Like, Minecraft with rounded corners. Okay. Yeah. Co-op? Online co-op. Okay. It could be interesting. It looks like it might be a bit too early access, but you know, hey, Forest was as well, wasn't it? DOS 1 on stream, DOS 2 on main channel. I honestly, I don't know. I mean, I don't even know if it's a good idea to stream collaborations like this. If I'm going to collaborate on Divinity Original Sin once, maybe I should record it and just post it. Total Annihilation. It's often compared with Minecraft, but it's actually a lot different. Oh, okay. Well, we can... A Way Out is EA. It's on their client. Oh, good God. You can tell I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of this whole new every publisher has their own client software. I completely understand why they do it. I totally understand why they do it. I don't blame them for doing it. Unless they're like, Uplay, where they just totally and utterly suck at it. But it's just, it's me not wanting to have 1,000 clients installed. But it is the future, isn't it? I'm waiting for the day we get some sort of standardized developer client protocol where you can actually have one app or one program that just logs into all the different client apps out there so that every single developer can have their own app store. They control the app store, and maybe there is even a sort of a way of having friends shared from app store to app store, but it looks more seamless to us at our end. So it would be more like using Steam. I mean, if you could make it so it kind of looked like all of your games were available on one interface, but at the same time, in actual fact, all of the different publishers were using their own download service. I get it, and I think it's probably the future. That is probably the future. So, yeah. My guess. That's what I'm going to guess. I'm going to guess more and more developers will do that. And, especially for multiplayer games, it does make sense. But rip GOG use. Well, I don't even think so. I think I could imagine GOG being the ones who actually perhaps even start poking the potential on that one. Because then what would actually happen is the store itself, where you buy it from, they could focus on the download servers, the prices, recommended sellings and that type of thing. But the client that you boot up each and every time is just one client, and it just sits there, and you look for a game and it says, oh, that's on the GOG client, and it just presents the GOG page with all of its stuff going and so on, and they're all it's just one system, and it boots up what it needs to boot up where and when. Anyway, we are so off topic. This was supposed to be possible collaboration games.